Previously, we have successfully extracted the old broken gearbox. And in this episode, we'll see if the gearbox taken from the Black Pearl will revive Misty Lady.
So, quite a bit of a mess here. But here's the gearbox we're gonna install, here's the old gearbox. And now, a slight issue. Things such as engine mounts. For example, this one is the back engine mount. We're gonna have to replace from the original one here to the one from the Black Pearl, because the bolt pattern is just ever so slightly different. And also on top of that, we're gonna have to prep this gearbox by just draining the remainder of the oil, although most of it's spilled, because unfortunately I didn't actually put the endings of the drive shaft here whilst I was extracting it, because there's just not enough space. And most probably there'll be the same issue here. The only thing that I am also worried about is this part here, which is connection to the gearbox. You see the end link, and I'm hoping that they will fit, but I guess we'll have to see. You might be wondering why I didn't take the bell housing together. The reason being is because taking out the little shift linkage was impossible, whilst it's not the bell housing, it's the torque converter, sorry. Basically taking out linkage here whilst the converter was still here was impossible. Maybe there is a way, but I don't know about it. So I had to leave the converter in. Now we're gonna take it off. We're gonna replace all the engine mounts to the ones from the Black Pearl. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. So we drained the torque converter from old fluid. Actually quite a bit of fluid that was inside here. Black, it's no more red. But the rule is to put a quart, which more or less a liter of automatic transmission fluid. This is ATF 220 mobile. We just have to fill it to the brim before we reinstall it to the gearbox. So let's do that. I see the difference in color. The fluid should be nice and red like this. I really hope this is gonna work, because with very old automatic transmissions, I mean, you should just leave the fluid as it is. That's the thing, because I spilled all of it. We're just gonna have to, you know, shoot our shot and see if the gearbox will still work. So now the whole gearbox is ready, torque converter is in, all the engine mounts are on the gearbox and in the car. We just have to get it in. But now here's the issue. This thing is very, very heavy. I can't lift it by myself, just, you know, hanging out on the edge of the bay and just lifting it and putting it in place and bolting it. And I don't have a special lift and like a jack for gearboxes. I need to get one at some point, but I gotta work with what I have now. So instead of raising the gearbox to the car, we're gonna do the opposite. I'm gonna lower the car to reach the level of the gearbox, and then I'm gonna mount it onto the engine mount here and mount it in the bell housing, and then adjust the torque converter, plug in the shifter cable, and yeah, hopefully it works out. So my little stand for the gearbox is broke, so I made a custom one here. Now we just gotta transfer the gearbox onto it. Look at this, just a few, what is it, 30 centimeters away of being inside finally. Let's get to lowering. So first, I'm gonna set up the jack stands to the lower position. Look at this, closer and closer. Now, I'm gonna put pieces of wood under the discs here. It's not gonna fall, but we have to be very, very careful. Actually, I might have to take out this drive shaft that is over there. Now, moment of truth. That didn't go as planned. Nothing touched, nothing broke. Oh shit. Okay. That went down. Oh, shit, okay. Fuck. Now, we're gonna do it with a big jack. Then adjust it with a manual. Now, you think I'm crazy, but I need to. This is too abrupt. Okay, the car is literally on the bloody ground. Yes! Look at it. Finally it's aligned. And the bolts here. And finally screw them in. Okay, good. Let's put the dipstick back in. No debris goes here. Alright, lift off. Always some fucking difficulties, goddamn it. Of course, expect the unexpected. Fucking jack has fucking broke. There we go, the worst fucking moment. So, this one is just on its last feet. And here I'm basically balancing the car on two hydraulics. Okay, this one reaches its limit. I just need to make a few more turns just to lift it a little bit. Just because we need to clear. Okay, wait. Let's see if we can put the jack stands on the other side. Good, we made it. Okay. Lower it. The gearbox is in, but it's not bolted in, it's at the angle. There's a massive gap over here. I mean, the engine is tilted because other engine mount is dismantled, so the only engine mount there's hold is this one, and this one. So yeah, I need to put this car a little bit higher and then bolt things in so they'll be held in place. And yeah, hopefully it will work. Everything is now raised up. The engine is supported, all the jack stands made nice and high. And yeah, I just gotta put some bolts through this gearbox. And yeah, that'll be it for today. It's been a long ass day.